All right, welcome back, sports fans and tech geeks. We've got an absolute electrifying explainer for you today, covering the most intense, edge of your seat technical clash of the year. We are coming to you live, well, virtually live, from the Quantum AI Battle Arena. This is where lines of code and raw quantum circuits literally step into the ring to prove their absolute supremacy. Today, we're breaking down a simulation that pushes machine learning to its absolute breaking point, pitting three incredibly powerful AI models against one another in a brutal battle of speed, accuracy, and just sheer computational willpower. Let's get right into it. We're kicking things off with a massive question for all of you tracking the stats at home. Who is going to survive this brutal elimination round to challenge our reigning, undefeated meta-learning champion, QNN? QNN has just been sitting comfortably on its throne, watching these challengers tear each other apart for the right to step into the final ring. The stakes, they literally could not be higher. So here is the tale of the tape for our elimination round. In the blue corner, we have CQNC, otherwise known as the Hybrid Maverick. It's a classical model wielding a very powerful quantum optimization layer. And in the red corner stands QGNNB, the weaver of quantum webs. This one's a quantum-enhanced graph neural network that specializes in complex relational data and hierarchical entanglement. It's your classic matchup, right? A versatile, lightning-fast hybrid squaring off against a deeply complex, highly specialized powerhouse.
Well, the tension spikes immediately as the round begins. CQNC is given a choice of upgrades, and it makes a highly aggressive draft choice right out of the gate. It basically raises its proverbial hand and declares, "I choose the portal stabilization system." The crowd goes absolutely wild, and this isn't just a simple upgrade. It's a strategic, calculated strike aimed right at the heart of its opponent.
Now, what's really interesting here is that CQNC just pulled off a tactical masterstroke. So the portal stabilization system is this highly efficient QSKIT 2.0 compliance circuit that provides unparalleled flux stability and robust decision-making. But here is the truly brutal part. By choosing this specific ready-to-go system instead of a custom network layer, CQNC actively triggers a rule that backs QGNNB into a corner. It completely denies it the chance to deploy any new quantum upgrades for this round. No way. QGNN is literally locked into its current architecture.
Okay, let's dive into the scoreboard for this grueling 5-round slugfest between these two titans. In the accuracy and multi-data set integration rounds, QGNB actually leverages its graph-based architecture to take the lead. It proves it's an absolute master of complex, hierarchical data. But CQNC strikes back hard. It uses that newly acquired portal stabilization system to completely dominate in speed, clocking in an insane 15.9 seconds. Plus, it takes adversarial robustness, brushing off attacks with a 9.4 out of 10, and absolutely crushes the energy efficiency metric by using only 12.8 kilowatt hours. Look at this razor-thin margin of victory. When all the metrics are finally tallied up, CQNC edges out QGNNB by a mere 0.2 of a point, 89.1 to 88.9. That strategic block on QGNNB's evolution absolutely saved CQNC's life in the ring. The Hybrid Maverick survives the elimination round and advances to the finals.
But wait, the arena announcer is calling it. We have some incredible halftime drama. CQNC's development team is actually stepping into the ring. They're grabbing the mic and announcing they're going to build our bruised victor a major custom quantum circuit upgrade right here, live, before the final showdown begins. The crowd can hardly believe it.
Okay, so this new custom circuit, which they've dubbed the Quantum Adversarial Defense and Optimizer Circuit, is specifically designed to patch CQNC's weaknesses while amplifying its hybrid strengths. It consists of 4 massive upgrades: quantum phase estimation, multi-controlled gates, efficient SU2 layers for low energy consumption, and it crucially retains that all-important flux stabilization system from the previous round. This is literally the ultimate edge for the finals. For those of you tracking the technical specs at home, QPE, or quantum phase estimation, is the ultimate precision tool. Remember how CQNC lost the accuracy metric in that first round? Well, QPE directly addresses that exact accuracy loss by allowing the model to explore massive quantum parameter spaces. It finds the precise, optimal configurations to close the precision gap with the reigning champion. So, the crucial point is that by adding MCX, those multi-controlled gates, to the mix, alongside the existing flux stabilization, CQNC is now practically wearing heavy armor against hostile quantum environments. It creates this impenetrable layer of protection. This means that no matter how noisy or chaotic the final battle gets, CQNC is going to maintain its focus and its data integrity.
The stage is beautifully set, leaving us with a massive cliffhanger as our fully upgraded underdog steps up to face the final boss. Will the reigning champion's pure quantum dominance hold the line, or has this wild halftime intervention given CQNC exactly what it needs to shock the world? Here is our championship tale of the tape. In the blue corner, we've got CQNC, the newly enhanced hybrid Maverick relying on targeted optimization, blazing speed, and heavy defense. And in the red corner, the undefeated final boss, QNNA, known as the architect of quantum evolution. This is a pure quantum model relying on sheer adaptability and raw, unprecedented processing power. And make no mistake, folks, QNNA is terrifying. It possesses meta-learning supremacy. What does that mean? Well, it doesn't just process the data it's given. It actively learns how to learn during the match. Its dynamic quantum layers evolve in real time. If you throw a totally new challenge at it, it just re-architects itself on the fly to solve it. It is the ultimate adaptive predator in the quantum space. The bell rings, and the first 3 rounds are an absolute bloodbath. They are trading heavy blows. Round 1, speed. CQNC's lightweight design blazes through at 14.7 seconds. Round 2, accuracy. QNA flexes its meta-learning to achieve a staggering 97.9% precision. Round 3, adversarial robustness. CQNC's new MCX heavy armor absolutely pays off, scoring a 9.6 out of 10, barely edging out the champion's relentless attacks. Moving into round 4, the multi-dataset integration test. Here, QNI shows us exactly why it wears the crown. It flexes those meta-learning muscles, utterly dominating the simultaneous processing of the super-complex QM7 and QM9 datasets. CQNC puts up a really valiant 9.0, but QNA achieves a near-perfect 9.7 out of 10. The champion is definitely pulling ahead where the data gets the most complex.
It all comes down to the 5th and final round, energy efficiency. QNA runs incredibly hot while constantly evolving its own architecture, consuming 13.1 kilowatt hours. But CQNC's lightweight, efficient SU2 layers clutch the win through pure, brilliant energy conservation, drawing only 12.3 kilowatt hours. The rounds are officially split.
Before the judges announce the ultimate score, let's break down this final stat sheet. Every single metric was an absolute war of quantum algorithms. CQNC took speed, robustness, and energy. QNNA took accuracy and integration. But the margins in every single category were microscopic. This is literally the highest level of computational performance we have ever seen in the arena. We are looking at a photo finish so incredibly tight, it practically requires a quantum measurement to verify. A microscopic fraction of a point is all that separates these two titans. But the judges have confirmed the final math, with a final overall score of 92.7 out of 100 to the champion's 92.5. We have truly witnessed the impossible inside the arena today. The crowd goes wild. In a shocking upset, the hybrid Maverick dethrones the reigning champion by 0.2 of a point. CQNC has claimed the title in an electrifying, unforgettable finish. The underdog actually pulled it off. Unbelievable. So, what does this all mean? The absolute crucial takeaway from this spectacular explainer is that targeted, strategic quantum enhancements, like that custom optimizer circuit and the portal stabilization system, can actually outmaneuver raw, adaptive, pure quantum power. It's not just about having the biggest engine, it's about how efficiently and strategically you tune that engine for the specific battle ahead. Which leaves us with one final, thrilling thought to ponder. If this is what these models can do in a simulated arena, pushing each other to the absolute bleeding edge of technology, with these algorithms now battle-tested, what complex, real-world industries, from drug discovery to global logistics, are they about to completely revolutionize next? The quantum era isn't coming. It's already in the ring. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and keep your curiosity hungry.